Adidas Soulstride Ultra in a burnt orange colorway. There it is. Soak it in. Oh my goodness. Threw some curveballs at me, Adidas, here in the studio with this guy. Actually, let's do it right now. Full review scores on the screen right now. Soak them in, okay? That's how I'm overall feeling about the shoe with respect to the 10 different categories that we break down road and trail running shoes. So, here's the deal, 3 stripes. If I had to pick one keyword, durability for the Soulstride Ultra. Wow, it's impressive. Actually, but here we go. It's made out of 20% recycled material. I love the concept, the vision of using recycled materials. However, I struggle a little bit with does that impact the overall comfort level of a shoe? Let's break it down. Upper, midsole, outsole. The upper, and obviously with the name Ultra in the name, they're thinking that this shoe is going to go the distance, and I agree with them. But if the shoe is feeling a little too plastic to the touch, like the upper, it's feeling a little rigid. That's a good word. It's feeling a little stiff and high durability. That's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. I almost went 10 out of 10. This shoe is going to go and go and go. But I think we were right about 5 on the comfort. Like it feels a little stiff. In fact, like look, watch this. It's like there's no plate in that midsole. I am putting all my force into, and it is not bent. So it is the opposite of nimble. As far the midsole, the upper, it's gonna need some break-in time. I'm gonna say at least 50 miles. And of course, send me pictures, info@demorglobalrunning.com. It is a semi-gusset, it's engineered mesh, incredibly stout, built like a tank toe cap. Like it is really, really stout there. That toe cap is right there at the top, or at the end of the shoe in case you're kicking rocks and roots out there. If you're prone to that, your toes are gonna be quite well protected, almost too much so. And usually I like a heel flare. This one is just, again, it's just a little rigid to the touch. All right. Lockdown was pretty solid overall. Even the shoelaces feel a little like they need a little break-in time as well. So it's okay. It's a stout upper, but it's gonna need a little bit of, like I would just love to take this shoe past 100 or 200 miles just to see how it, and again, I can't wait to see your photos if you do end up picking the shoe up, but will you pick it up at $180? I don't know. Oh, but again, maybe they're thinking, okay, we put the engineering into the shoe, we put the high-end materials into the shoe with respect to recycled material, which I'm guessing takes a little more innovation on the production side at the factories to get recycled. Like it just takes more, I don't know, it takes more energy to put recycled materials into this guy and to, the whole factory process, wherever, actually, let's see, where is it being made? Let's just see, any guesses? Made in China, okay? Made in China. So, anyway, light boost and light strike. There is the durometers. Woo! Man, again, Adidas has historically, we've done not a lot of trail running shoes from Adidas, but I'm trying to remember any Adidas trail shoe that had a soft midsole. This midsole is not soft. It's not rock hard, but again, it's like, I'm doing the thumb test and it's like, it is not given really at all. Okay, I'm putting all my force into that thumb test and it's not really given. So, and again, but if you're a big, strong runner and you want a shoe that's gonna go 400, 500, 600 miles, boom, this could be the shoe for you. Not bouncing off the trails by any means, but it's a stout midsole that I think you're gonna get many, many, many miles out of on fairly aggressive trails. Let's talk about the outsole. Now, 2.5 millimeter and 3.5 millimeter Continental rubber lugs. The 2.5 millimeter are directly under the forefoot. You've got a slight decoupled groove here on the outsole, and then more aggressive lugs toward the midfoot and into the heel. Very interesting strategy. You know how I am bringing it up more and more. I don't know if any other shoe tubers out there bring this up, but the directional placement and design of the lug pattern is critical. If you're going down steep mountains, you're going to want a lug pattern that is biting the mountain on the downhill. That's what you're getting. Just how it's hard to, I don't know if you can see it there, but the directional, they changed the direction of the lugs back here compared to under the forefoot. So it's going to bite the mountain on the downhills. Brilliant. You know what it was Saucony. Oh, what was that shoe? Oh my god, it was one of my most favorite trail shoes, like 4 years, what was the name of it? The Saucony, anyway, directional lug pattern is what it's called, okay? So good work there, Adidas. I almost could have gone 10 out of 10, but I think we went about 9 or so, or 8 out of 10. Oh, so Continental rubber. I love the fact that they still have that partnership where they can work with Continental and reuse rubber and put it onto that outsole. Overall, very, and again, just stout. Like, I think these lugs are they're not gonna break down very quickly through your trail running. So $180. It's a little price. It's pricey. That's if it was $160, much better. I don't think it needs to be even lower than $160. I would go out and buy it again in a heartbeat at $160. So overall, interesting shoe, high durability, and a little break-in time. Not incredibly comfortable right out of the box, but that's okay. A little break-in time. And here's the deal. Trail shoes, like if you can find slightly thicker socks, I would recommend that when you're wearing this shoe out there in your training, okay? And would I use it? I would not. Oh yeah, the weight. Oh, I'm sorry. The weight. It's a little on the heavy side. It's actually quite a bit on anything over 11, and it was coming in at 10.9. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just confirm here. I might have to adjust. Hold on one sec, time out. Yeah, it's a little heavy. Okay, I just had to confirm to make sure I was doing it right, and the fit as well. So the weight, it's getting close to 11. Anything over 11 is pretty heavy in my size. The fit, a smidge narrow, and I'm okay with that, but just keep it in mind, like, it's not the widest trail shoe out there. That is for sure. Not too narrow, but just keep it in mind. I think you could go true to size. I went true to size. I think you could go true to size as well, but you're not swimming in that toe box. Capiche? Onward we go. We'll toss it to the trail running shoe playlist right there. We're starting to add to it a little bit as 2024 is getting going, and I almost said the snow is melting, but it's not. It's gonna be a hot minute before that snow is gone. But enjoy your day. Have a great weekend, and we will see you on the flip side. All right? Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other.